to the Crystalina Perspective. If you're interested in learning all about my online LPN to BSN program, stay tuned. Hey guys, so I am so excited to be making this video for you guys. It's been a long time coming. You guys have been so amazing in your comments, your questions, talking to me, that type of deal. So I appreciate it a ton. Keep it coming. I love answering your questions. Now, I have notes here front and back. I'm going to go through them as quickly as I can, but I want to go through it so that way you understand, everything about my nursing school program. So let's get started. So I attend the University of Arkansas, Fayetteville. I am a student in their online LPN to BSN program. This program is 100% online. So you definitely have to have some perseverance. You have to be dedicated. You have to be beyond motivated to do this program. And you have to have quite a bit of self-discipline. So the program is 100% online, as I've stated. Your clinicals are done within your geographical area. So I get a lot of questions about that. Do you do clinicals? Do you do skills labs? Yes, we do everything you do in a traditional program. Everything is just online. So it just makes things a lot easier for you if you, what's the word I'm looking for? It makes things a lot easier for you if you don't have time to get in a classroom setting, or if you just don't, or if you just aren't able to work and go to school. It makes it easier for those people like me who have to work and who also have to go to school. So before I get into the program details, let me just tell you guys a little bit of tidbit of information about me. So I got my Bachelor's of Science degree in Community Health Sciences in 2014 from the University of Southern Mississippi. Had a little struggles with obtaining a job in health education and in health administration, which I happen to have emphasis in those areas with my degree. Pursued a Master's of Business Administration with an emphasis in health administration at Belhaven University and graduated December of 2016. Still did not find a job, even with a Master's of Business Administration. Yes, guys, your girl have an MBA. And she could not find a job. So I decided that, okay, all my life I had been talking about becoming a nurse, but it's one of those things where you venture off on your own pathway and you think you know what is best, but your God or whatever higher power you guys serve, I serve God. God just brought me back in fold with what it was I was supposed to be doing. So in 2017, I got fired from a position because of my borderline personality disorder, was not able to keep my emotions in check. So I got terminated, was deemed eligible for rehire. And with all of that being said, I applied for the licensed practical nurse program here in Little Rock, and I was accepted for the July 2017 class. Persevered, made it through that program, had a lot of ups and downs throughout that program, lost a car while in that program, but in 2018 I graduated with my diploma of practical nursing, and in September of 2018 I officially became an Arkansas licensed practical nurse and was earned my licensure, a multi-state license. So all of that is to say that I can practice in multiple states because I am in a compact state. Now, I said all that to say this is how I got to the point that I am at. So that way you can kind of understand why I am doing this program. I attempted to do an associate's degree of nursing this time last year at the school that I graduated with my LPN. However, I failed med-surg, and I failed it by 2 points. So that was that. I was told that I wasn't going to be able to complete the program and that I would have to reapply for this year. So I was devastated, but God always answers prayers, and He always puts you where you need to be, and or whatever you serve always puts you where you need to be. And the University of Arkansas Fayetteville announced this program last year in June of 2019. And I was just like, I don't know about this. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think they're going to accept me. I applied, guys, and I had a D in med-surg. Let's keep that clear. A D in med-surg and an F in pharmacology. Now note, I got this F in pharmacology because I did not go back to take my final, because my nursing advisor who was over me at the time told me that there was no need in me returning to the school because she said that I wasn't going to pass anyway, so I didn't need to come take all the finals because I had failed med-surg. Well, God has a plan. I am a student in the inaugural class of the University of Arkansas Fayetteville Online LPN to BSN program. And this program has not been easy. No, it has not. But I have learned more in this program than what I learned in the classroom, which speaks volumes about it. So yes, now I'm going to proceed with telling you guys about this program. I'm blessed to be in this program. I'm thankful for the second chance that God has given me to be able to pursue the goal of becoming a registered nurse. And I'm so thankful that I will be becoming a registered nurse with the bachelor's degree. So that makes it even better for me. So the program is a 2 to 3 year, 6 to 8 semester program. So 2 years, 3 years of your life, you're in school 100% online, but you get a bachelor's degree, which I was going to have to do that anyway with attending a year of associate's degree and then another year for my bachelor's. So we got that knocked out the way. I am currently in the program and I am doing well in this program. The program yields you 120 credit hours, so that's the equivalent of a bachelor's degree at most universities. And they accept applications year-round. So they don't accept you to start classes until the fall or spring, but they accept applications year-round, 365 days. As long as they're open, they're there to answer questions for you. They're there to help you with whatever it is that you need help with. Now, this is my favorite part of this video, is telling you guys that this program just started, as I told you guys, last year, and classes started in August of 2019. I am in the first class in this program. So naturally, there's some, uncomfortable moments and not a lot of things that are totally set in stone, but it's getting set up for you. So that way, when you come through, the boat would be smooth sailing with a little bit of bumpiness. Now, this program has been voted by the U.S. News as the best online program for a bachelor's degree in 2019. And that seal, that emblem is on their website, which I will flash here for you to go check out. That's phenomenal. The program isn't even a year old and it already has that distinction. Another thing that you want to keep in mind with any school that you attend is that this program is accredited by the CCNE, which is the Commission on Collegiate Nursing Education, and it is recognized by the U.S. Secretary of Education. This makes you eligible to sit for your NCLEX in your prospective states. So whenever you are looking at schools, especially schools online, you want to make sure that they have that CCNE approval stamp. This school already has a school of nursing, a traditional program, but they added this online LPN to BSN program. And it is one of the first online LPN to BSN programs in the state that's 100% online. Now, Arkansas State University does have an LPN to BSN program, but you have to move to that area to be a student in that program. This program, you stay where you're at. And you do your coursework, you do your clinicals in your area, and you are working towards your bachelor's degree. Now, as I was stating, the CCNE, it makes it to where your state board of nursing can see, okay, XYZ has the qualifications that he or she needs in order to pass, they have the education that they need in order to effectively pass the NCLEX-RN. So, yes, guys, I know I took the NCLEX-PN, but you got to take the NCLEX again for your RN. So that is what makes this so exciting to me, is that this program is accredited. I am not wasting money or time to be in this program. I know that when I graduate, my program is recognized by my state board of nursing, and I will be eligible to sit for my licensure. Now, I'm going to flash some of these states and clusters as I say them. If you live in any of these states, you are eligible to apply and be granted admission into this program. So, I got my handy dandy notes here, and I'm ready to tell it to you guys. So, if you live in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Maine, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Jersey, North Carolina, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Wisconsin, or Wyoming, you are eligible to be a student in the University of Arkansas Fayetteville Online LPN to BSN program. So if you are a resident, not saying that you just live there, but if you are a permanent resident in any of those states, you are eligible for this program. This program is also available in 2 American territories or U.S. territories, and that's Guam and American Samoa. So if you also live in either of those territories, you are eligible for this program. So now that you know that you are eligible and that you can apply, let's talk about what things you need to be in order to get accepted. Thing number 1, you have to be a licensed practical nurse for this program. And what I mean by that is that you have to be a licensed practical nurse simply because you have to be a licensed practical nurse. It's an LPN to BSN program. So LPN is the top requirement that you need. The next requirement is that you have to have 2,000 hours within the past 12 to 24 months of work experience. So if you are a new LPN, this program is not the program for you. I'm sorry. But if you have been an LPN and if you have been practicing for at least a year or at least 2,000 hours, you are eligible to apply. And if you have completed 48 hours, or as they'll knock it down to like 44 hours, honestly 40, because depending on what level hours the classes are, you can enter the program with 2 prerequisites missing, or they just prefer you to have all 48 hours done. Those prerequisites are English 1 and 2, Fine Arts, Humanities, U.S. History or Government, Math such as a college algebra, Social Sciences, Human Anatomy and Physiology, 2 classes, Chemistry, Microbiology, a Statistics class, and electives. And you can see all of those hours on the website. Now, if you have further questions, you want to know if your hours will count, I cannot answer those questions for you. You have to contact the school. So I'm going to flash your contact information for you guys. You can either call them at 479-575-6640, or you can email them at onlinern@uark.edu. So that is what you need. You have those requirements. They look at those requirements. They determine what it is that you need. Then you're basically golden. They do take anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks to get back with you on your official acceptance. So let's talk about getting accepted. The first thing that you have to do, that I would recommend that you do, is to call or email them just to make sure that you meet all the qualifications. The second thing is you have to apply for general admission at the University of Arkansas, and I would flash the website right there. You have to apply for admissions. I think it's a $50 application fee, but if you have certain circumstances, you can get that fee waived. And after you are granted admission, you are then able to access their nursing school application, and then you apply that way. You go through a series of steps with meeting with nursing advisors, the director of the nursing program. If you have a situation like how mine was, they basically take you through an interview to see if you are able to withstand the rigorousness of the course. And yeah, that is how you get in. So now let's talk about a few little things. I'm gonna try to keep this video short because I don't want to like make it extra long, so I may have to make a part 2. So the courses are 8-week courses. So each 8 weeks you are rotating a course. 15 hours you get escrow, which means that you get these credits when you have fulfilled the course. When you have fulfilled the program, not course, you automatically get. So that leaves you with 57 program hours. Now, these 57 program hours, if you have had a year of experience in mental health, older adults / elder care, and pediatrics, and you can prove it by having a supervisor to sign off on an application, you can apply to take the test to be able to be exempt from having to take these courses. Some of these tests do have a fee attached to them, but if you have the experience, then you are able to bypass like 12 more hours, anywhere from 9 to 12 hours, because these courses do come with a clinical practicum portion. So you have 5 years to complete the program from admission, and you can go full-time or you can go part-time. I am a full-time student. So my last semester consisted of 5 nursing courses. I was fully admitted to the School of Nursing, and you can get conditional. So I am back. My camera shut off. So yes, as I was stating, you can be granted full or conditional admission. So when I first applied, I was granted conditional admission because they had not received all of my transcripts. And conditional admission just simply means that you will only be taking like 1 to 2 nursing courses while you're finishing those prerequisite courses. However, if you have all your prerequisite courses completed, then you can be granted full admission, which I was granted in the fall. And last fall, I took a total of 5 nursing courses. So for the entire semester, regardless of what courses you take, you're going to have a 16-week clinical course. So last semester, I took the 16-week clinical course. We had to do like some videos of ourselves recording skills, such as inserting a urinary catheter, IVs, trach care, and those type of videos. You improvise with things from around your house. The basic concept of the videos was to make sure that you knew what it was you were supposed to be doing, as well as you comprehended how you were supposed to do it. So yes, that was what I did last semester in the clinical course. It also had some dosage calculations components to it, so I was able to do that. The other 4 courses, the first two 8 weeks, I took a nursing informatics course and a transitions to nursing practice course, which basically did a lot with professionalism in nursing and that type of deal. And then the last 8 weeks of the semester, I took pathophysiology and health assessment, both that were completely online, and that was my semester. Now this semester, I'm taking a total of 4 courses. So I have my 16-week OB pediatric clinical. So I have from January until April, well, really like the first week of May, but I'm cutting myself off at April. I have until that time to complete my OB and pediatric clinical rotation hours. And then these first 8 weeks, which I have been documenting, I am in OB pediatrics. So 4 weeks of OB, 4 weeks of pediatrics, and then I'll take older adult nursing care the second 8 weeks and a research nursing course the second 8 weeks. And then this summer, for 8 weeks, which is the entire summer session, I will have mental health clinical. And then for the entire summer, I will have mental health course. Not unless I decide to test out of those, we will see, to be determined. But yes, so that is basically how the program works and the courses. So each 8 weeks, you're rotating into a new nursing course. So it's very rigorous. It's very fast paced. But if you have experience as an LPN, a lot of these things will kind of be a review. And then some of these things you'll kind of be like, I need to read more in my textbook, or I need to use additional resources to kind of help me understand. While you're in this program, they recommend that you do at least 50 questions of NCLEX practice weekly. Now, we do get this massive Kaplan bundle, and we have to take a series of Kaplan tests. And you have to make 80% on them. And if you don't make the 80%, you have to go through remediation and study and that type of deal and retake it. And you can't use any notes or anything. So those courses are, those questions and tests are a part of the big Kaplan pack that you get. So with this Kaplan pack, you're getting videos from Kaplan, you're getting study techniques, you're getting NCLEX questions, you're getting 2 ebooks with your Kaplan membership. You get an integrated test. You can go on Kaplan and do practice exams. I have to get better at using my Kaplan. I was a Kaplan nurse ambassador, but my school has a big partnership with Kaplan. So yeah, my job working there was just not useful in Kaplan. So I ended up letting that job go last semester after getting admission into this program. But we do get a pretty hefty Kaplan bundle. And it's good until like 2021, 2022. So yes. Now, when do I graduate? I get that question often. Y'all, I don't know. I am a part of the inaugural class, which means that some things that you guys will be able to do if you decide to come through this program, I'm not really able to do. So for example, doubling up on clinicals. I may not get to do that simply because I am the first class, whereas other students that come along, you may be able to double up on a few clinicals or a few classes. I can't do that. So I have to kind of like go with the progression of the program, and yeah, but I'm not complaining either. So let's talk about tests. This program is like a traditional program. You have assignments that you do each week. You have to take your tests, your quizzes, whatever. The quizzes and tests typically are on the lockdown browser, which means that the camera comes on, it can hear you talk and speak, and it can see what is going on in your environment. And if you do like this, or if you look down, it's going to shut the test off, and it's going to say, you need to get back in the camera. If you don't get back in the camera, we're giving you so many seconds, minutes, and then we're turning this test off, and your grade is your grade. So it is like being at school, guys. It's like being at school in the classroom. You're just doing everything online and at home. Far as paying for this program, you can use financial aid. If you just did LPN and you don't have a ton of loans used up, or if you still have grant money, scholarship money, you can use all of that to pay for this program. I think I hit like all the major questions. Like I said, clinicals are done in your area. So one question I do get is what do you not like about this program? Well, the only thing I can think of is that I do not like the preceptor part of this program. Finding your own preceptor, because you do have to find your own preceptor, and the school they're really good at helping you with that. They come up with the contracts and all of that, so you don't have to do it. You just have to like basically contact somebody to say, hey, my name is Crystal. I am a student nurse at the University of Arkansas, Fayetteville, Eleanor Mann School of Nursing, and I am looking for a preceptor for XYZ clinical, practicum, whatever. You just have to be really, really, really professional when you speak. Other than that, I love the program, just being honest. I have learned a tremendous amount of information. I have gained some amazing experiences that I was not granted in the ADN program or in the LPN program. So I'm very thankful for that. Like I said, I just don't like having to find my own preceptors. I just really don't like that. But it comes with the territory. Like, there are students that are in nurse practitioner programs online that have to do the exact same thing. So you learn to adapt and to basically get over that part that you don't like. Other than that, the program is a great program. I feel that the faculty and staff members are superb in their area of expertise. For example, my OB instructor has over 40 years of OB experience, and the lady like knows what she's talking about. She's confident in it. She doesn't just read the textbook to us. Like, she gives us real life application for us to be able to apply it to our NCLEX style questions that are on our exams. So yes, I love the program. Yes, there are a few quirks and stuff here or there, but that's what happens when you're in the first class. So yes. So hopefully I was able to answer some of you guys' questions. I am so sorry that this video is so long, but I did want to kind of just go ahead and get all of this information out there to you. You guys can skip back and forth to find out the information that you need regarding the program, but I highly recommend the program. I do. So until our next video, have a good day. Please remember to give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And until our next video, bye.